MPs and MLAs will now be given special privileges when they enter the airport. This according to a notification sent to private airlines by the aviation regulator, the Director General of Civil Aviation. MPs and MLAs need to be given an advance notice of flight delays, an escort from the airport entrance through other processes, including priority check-in, quick security and immigration clearances, lounge access, and complimentary refreshments. So, if you are an MP or an MLA, you get that. The rest of us stand in line.
The whole issue of privileges to members of parliament by Air India or private carriers is being blown out of proportion. There is nothing even earlier to suggest that there is some preferential treatment beyond the point that certain courtesies are extended. And this is not for something to be so much of an issue, because every carrier, along with VIPs, also gives a lot of treatment, VIP treatment to CIPs, that is commercially important people. So in what way does this become such a controversy? I think if there is a member of parliament who is given a little bit of a privilege or a little bit of a kind of a respect, I don't think it should be blown out of proportion.
The plan of DGCA to extend special privileges to MPs travelling on private airlines can be described nothing short of being outrageous. This is a practice that was introduced several decades ago for MPs when they used to travel on Air India. One could have understood this for a national carrier because it was a government airline and MPs in a way are supposed to be owning the airline. Now, in our current context, when the public mood is against the Lal Batti culture, the Supreme Court has passed a verdict on the red beacon, etc. Now, I don't think it's appropriate for the bureaucrats or the politicians to extend this privilege to private airlines. The need is to withdraw this privilege even when the MPs are traveling on Air India.
Their privileges, in sense of being privileges, are really nothing many or much that has been given to the MPs, except that it's facilitated. That is, when the MP goes in for the check-in and things like that, there's special handling that takes place. Beyond that, there's no other privileges that an MP is normally accorded, other than what is called the special handling. And the special handling is essentially that they are allowed to, somebody from the airline, once they're there in the check-in counter queue, they take in their boarding passes and then they are allowed access to a lounge by special privileges, when these are privileges that are given to members of parliament, which are so long have been normal on both the airports as well as technically even in the railway stations and in all other public places. So I don't see anything substantial in this sort of an order.
The Civil Aviation Minister has done an absolute U-turn from the kind of reports that we've been running since morning about the DGCA actually sending that letter to private airlines and airports about extending special privileges to the MPs. It's pretty clear that now that there has been so much of a furor regarding this incident, we have seen several tweets, we have seen important people tweeting about it, even ministers in a way opposing this move. At a time when the Delhi state government is talking about doing away with the VIP culture and saying no to the Lal Batti, this kind of move is definitely going to come as a negative. That's why probably Ajit Singh has made it clear that there was no such guideline. But what we did get to know from our sources with several airlines was that they did in fact receive a letter to this effect. Now, who is right and who is wrong is something that we will get a clarity on only once that those letters given to the airlines by the DGCA with his name and designation in it can be are in our hands. But what we do know and what we do have on record is the Civil Aviation Minister himself denying that any such privileges will be extended to MP. So if one is to go by what the Civil Aviation Minister says, the privileges are going to be limited only to Air India as of now.